So hello, my name is Holger Frölich and I'm the General Manager of F&S. And I'm really proud today because we have here Gábor from LVGL.
Thank you very much.
And yes, Gábor, please introduce yourself.
Sure. Thank you that I can be here. So my name is Gábor Kiss-Vámosi and I'm the author, founder and the CEO of LVGL LLC. I started developing LVGL many years ago during the university, and since then we had a very long journey. So it started as a one-man project on GitHub, and now we are the partner of basically all the chip vendors. We have very good connections to board manufacturers just like you, and we are here again to strengthen our partnerships.
LVGL, what is LVGL? LVGL is a graphics library, and as you can see here, we already created two sample applications, and one is a solar monitor panel, yes. And you see it looks really nice, yes, also the coloring and the fonts and all this stuff. And on the other side, we have another demonstration. It's more medical, so now we can see it. Yeah, so and I have a few questions to you, yes, because now you are here, the expert, yes. So my first question is, what do you think, what are the advantages of LVGL over other graphics libraries?
Great question. So probably the first thing that you have also noticed when you have developed these demos and you are developing UIs for your customers with LVGL, that you don't need to pay a single penny, because LVGL is completely free, even for commercial projects. It's not only free for commercial, but it's also open source. And it gives a great control for any users. If they just download LVGL from GitHub, they can just use it. They are not depending on us if we change something. If they download a version, they have the source code, full control. Any bugs, any missing features, or anything that the customers find can be added on their own. So LVGL is free and open source. This is basically the basics. It's also quite feature complete. I would say anything that you see in a modern smartphone application can be done by LVGL as well. It has 30 plus built-in widgets, many style properties, like 100 plus style properties that customize the widgets, many layout supports inspired by how the web layouts and web pages are working, translation support for many languages. So yeah, LVGL is definitely ready to create stunning UIs for the modern expectations of the customers. Besides this, LVGL is very scalable and completely platform independent. The first target for LVGL was an 80 megahertz microcontroller with 128 kilobytes of RAM. And it's still a valid target. But modern MPUs with multiple cores and OpenGL are also valid targets for LVGL. As I mentioned, we have a lot of chip vendor partners, and nothing prevents you from compiling LVGL on any targets. It's just a library, not a framework.
Yes.
You can drop it into any project and compile it anyhow you want. We support a lot of build systems, so it's easy to integrate.
Yes, this is what we also see. Yes. So during our development, yes. So we created these two applications in really short time. Though we were really surprised, yes, about the low memory footprint of these applications, and also the usage of the CPU and the junction temperature of the CPU is really low. Yes, so it makes it really attractive. And we run it here on the i.MX 9.3, but we have done this also on a 6UL, yes, which has only one core and only 800 megahertz CPU clock. So we were really surprised about this. So thanks for this. And my next question is, Gábor, what have you planned for the future?
It's a very relevant question right now, because we are just working on our own UI editor tool. It's a little bit different than what you might expect from a UI editor tool, different from what you see at the competitors. Our tool is not a drag and drop fashion, like a copy of PowerPoint basically. It's primarily a keyboard-focused tool targeting the developers. So we have a very clean focus, and we want to resolve the problems of the developers. But we differentiated the market even further. So we are focusing on the larger enterprise companies where there is a developer team, there is a designer team, there is a marketing team, there is management, and we don't need to resolve only the developer issues, but we also need to resolve the collaboration issues. What we see recently is basically all the projects are designed in Figma. So our single target for now is to build a very smooth bridge to re-implement the designs created in Figma by the developers. So we are not having a drag and drop fashion tool for this, but we are having an XML-based tool. Basically, it's very similar to how an HTML web page looks like. You can just use widgets in XML tags in a hierarchy, tell the properties, define the styles there as well, and we have a preview where you immediately see how it looks. Obviously, it's completed with a lot of tools to make it very simple and very smooth to write XML code, and the preview is very active as well to give you a lot of hints about what's going on. The best thing is using this XML code, you can just export C code,
yes,
but you are also able to load this XML code into your application without recompiling the application. So LVGL can parse the XML code at runtime. You can just drop it to SD card or download it from the internet or whatever. LVGL can parse it at runtime.
Mm-hmm.
We are focusing on collaboration, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
So if you do any changes on your UI and you push it to Git or GitHub, we can compile a web page for you.
Yes.
And on that web page, you can immediately see how it looks like. You can share that URL with your designers. They can comment on it and just give you feedback in a very smooth way. And there are a lot more into it, like testing and the CLI and the other validations. So it's a very complete tool for pro teams.
Yeah, no. This sounds really great, yes, and it's a big extension, yes, and I think it makes it even easier to the developers to create their own application and to fasten the development. And is there also a possibility to create a CI pipeline then, yes, to integrate it, yes, and to run, let's say, daily builds, for example, yes?
Oh, it's an amazing question, yes. So, we are also developers deep in our heart. And what is a pain point for us? We assume that it's a pain point for other companies as well. But we are not relying only on our ideas. We have a lot of industry-leading companies to tell us what to do, because our pain points and their pain points together would lead to a very feature-complete tool. But by having this in mind, we know that our tool needs to have a command line interface, a CLI as well, so that people can just call it in shell scripts or GitHub CI/CD actions, generate the assets or convert the images during the build process, basically. So yeah, it's on our radar definitely, and will be part of version 0.1, which is, by the way, targeted for this September, so it's not that far.
Yeah. Sounds really good, yes. And yes, so my next question is, FNS has a lot of customers which use today, let's say, old libraries, yes, which are not longer supported by the company. So, for example, some customers are using Windows CE, Windows Embedded Compact, which will be phased out end of or beginning of 2028, and so they have the need to move now to a new library, to a new UI library, and the question is, do you offer also some services for such kind of customers to move, yes, from this old-fashioned UI libraries, yes, to this really great LVGL libraries? So can you support them, yes, to make it easier?
Absolutely. Our core product is a free and open source library, so we need to have different ways to make revenue. We have chip vendor and board manufacturer partnerships. We are developing our editor, which will be a license-based tool. But one of the main parts of our business offering is the services that we do. We can do commercial support, we can do UI implementation, and UI implementation can also mean that re-implementing your UI with LVGL only, or with the new UI editor tool that we are developing. We are very open to that, and this is what we are doing.
This is really a great opportunity, yes, for our customers. And yes, so and how can customers get in contact with you?
Oh, yes, a great question. We have a website, lvgl.io, where we have a contact form where people can write us. Or you can write us directly via the lvgl@lvgl.io email address.
Many of our customers, of the customers of FNS company, yes, are located in Europe, yes. So in which time zone can contact our customers you?
We are a Hungarian company, and we have an office in Budapest, capital of Hungary. However, we have a lot of remote employees as well. We have people in Brazil, US, Kenya, Spain, so like all around the world. So I'm pretty sure that the time zone won't be an issue.
Okay, that's really sounds great. Yes. Yes. So Gábor, really excited. Yes, for this information. Yes, and that you have given to me. Yes, and also to our customers. And so thanks a lot for the interview. I'm happy to know you. Yes, and for this great library. Yes, for the ideas behind. So I hope that we can make a lot of projects together with you. Yes. And so thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you also for having me. The pleasure was all mine, and I also hope that we can do a lot of things together in the future.
Great. Thanks.